It's Hot 937, hot937.com. Buck and Reg, we back in school, Reg, man.
Yes, we are.
In Hartford this time.
Yes, right here in the hometown, man. I might go in and take an English class.
You might do that.
I passed it, but it wasn't impressive.
Now, we're at Hartford Impact, CREC Impact Academy, right?
Yep, I say we are at Impact trying to make an impact with these kids.
That's what we're doing. Where's the nurse's office? I got a bad thumb.
Man, we don't get out of here.
She's right down the hallway.
Tell her I got to go see her for you, please.
I'll go get her. Miss Scott, that's who she
Miss
is.
Scott,
Yeah.
introduce yourself to everybody
Tell Miss
listening to
Scott
Hot
don't waste her
937
time.
right now. Introduce yourself.
I am TYRA Smith. I'm the Student and Family Engagement Specialist here at CREC Impact Academy.
How long have you been here?
I've been working for Impact for the past 8 years, but I'm going into my 18th year working at
18th
CREC.
year?
Yes.
No way.
18
You
years.
look like you're 25. You've been in it for 18 years?
Yes. I started at CREC Central and then moved over to the schools.
What's it feel like working here? How does it make you feel working with the kids here?
It feels good. You know, we are CREC's alternative high school,
Right.
although we don't like to call ourselves alternative high school. So what we say is that we're doing high school differently. So Impact Academy is like another chance for CREC students to earn their high school diploma, because we've learned that some students, you know, they don't do well at the larger traditional school setting, so they need a smaller setting, more one-to-one, and then just the way we do our classes are different, and we've seen great success here for the past 9 years.
All right. So what is the first thing that you do differently from the regular high schools?
So our class sizes are smaller. There's about 10 students in each classroom.
Wow.
We do project-based learning, so our classes are like hands-on. The students have to do projects at the end of 6 weeks. Our classes are every 6 weeks, and they're 2-hour-long classes. And then also community connections. So students don't just do school here in a building. They also go out in the community, and we have different partnership with different community organizations. So the students also go out at least twice a week to different community organizations and have class outside.
Where are most of your kids coming from?
Hartford.
Hartford mainly?
Mainly Hartford, but we do have students from New Britain, Enfield, Bloomfield, so, you know, greater Hartford area, but the majority of the students are from Hartford.
So what is the main reason you see that some of the kids who come to the school, because they're not learning at the bigger schools as fast, or what do you see is the major reason or major difference with being in the smaller classes?
I think some of the students, they get overwhelmed with, you know, having to take like 8 classes at a time, which here they're taking 2 project-based learning classes and then 2 SEL, social-emotional learning classes, so like life skills. So that's the biggest thing we've learned here. Some of them, socially, you know, being in a larger school, it's a lot, you know, trying to fit in, and then, you know, just too many kids, they need a smaller setting. And then what we also do here is we do a lot of check-ins. So at the beginning of each class, you know, the teachers are circle up, we do check-ins, and then we actually like meet with the kids. So we're big on relationships. So I think, you know, that helps, where it's hard to build relationships sometimes in a larger school because, you know, the teachers have 20 plus kids in a classroom, where here it's 10 kids, so it's smaller,
Right.
so you're able to spend more time getting to know the kids here.
Does it make you feel good when the kids come in and graduate? Does it give you a sense of you did something, you helped?
Oh, of course. We got to invite you guys to our graduation in June, because we even do our graduations differently.
Oh, we got to show up then. We got to show
Yeah,
up.
like I have the mic and I go around and we get the families involved, so it's really like a good time. It's a true
Maybe we can host that.
celebration.
Maybe we can host that graduation.
Host a graduation. I've never
That
done
would
that,
be
but you know,
awesome.
I'm open to anything.
Yes, for sure.
Have you always wanted to be a teacher? Have you always wanted to be in this situation you're in now?
No. So like I said, like when I was working, first started at working at CREC, I was at CREC Central in the
Right.
business office. And then after a few years, I decided I wanted to work in the schools. So then, you know, getting some experience working with the students and families, I actually went back to school, and I'm actually a therapist as well.
Okay.
So, you know, with doing therapy and then being in the schools, you know, I feel like this is like my calling, like my niche. So, you know, it's been great. So, you know, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I love the work that I do.
All right. So you went from the office to working with the kids. Was that something that just snapped to you and said, you know what, I want to go work with the kids. I want to get into the game?
No, so actually, I used to work with our former executive director, and then he retired, and then I felt it was something I needed to do different too. So then that's when I was like, you know what? I've been working around these adults for a long time. I want to go into the schools and actually work with our students and families. So I just felt like at that point it was time for me to do something different. So I'm glad I made that decision.
You're making a difference. Thank you for making a difference. The unsung heroes that we always talk about.
Yeah.
We always talk about the basketball
always say,
players and
yeah.
the rappers, but you're like an unsung hero.
But I
Thank you.
always
Doing
say
great.
the teachers, the educators, they are the most underpaid people in this country.
Overworked.
Because they're underpaid, but they have the biggest responsibility of molding the youth, which is the future.
Yes.
And I think that goes overlooked sometimes.
I do believe you love what you do too, though.
I do. I mean, listen, it's not always roses. Like, it's challenging some days too. You know, you're working with teenagers, other people's children, but, you know, at the end of the day, you are making a difference in their lives. So, you know, sometimes you can't reach all of them, but you can reach a
Once you
good
do.
chunk of them. And those that you do, you know, they really appreciate it. I have former students calling me, texting me, reaching out, you know, just saying thank you for what you've done. And, you know, that's very
That's
touching.
amazing.
They got to make you want to keep going.
Yes, for sure.
Well, I'm pushing for bigger pay, even though I know it's not about the pay with you.
No,
but
I know.
I'm pushing for bigger pay for educators because I just think that job is so important, and you're with these kids almost as much as you are with your own.
Yes, that's for fact, for sure.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Great job.
Thank you.
I heard y'all got Thanksgiving lunch too.
We do.
Okay.
Now, hold on, what did you make?
I brought the collard greens.
Oh,
She got the She got the neck bone in it. She got the bone in it.
Hold on. I hope you you made it with smoked turkey.
I like the neck bones.
See, I told you, that neck
Okay,
bone,
see now
You don't eat pork?
No, I don't eat beef or pork. So,
sorry.
I mean, listen.
I got it.
I ain't Muslim. I siphon through it and take it out and get the greens now. Don't play.
I now 3-7.